everyone. I just got back from the Cannington Antique and Collectors Fair. I did a little bit of a tour video of the fair today, and I'm going to add it at the end of the video, but I thought I'd come on and show you my little mini haul first so you could see what I found. I was actually second in line when I got there this morning. It was very wet and cold, but it was well worth going. The first thing I got were these antique and collectibles books, the Miller's ones. I don't know if you're from Australia or even the UK, you would know about the Miller's books. Millers and Carters are the most well-known ones, and they are identification and price guides, and they brought them out every year, and my husband's been wanting some, and we haven't been able to find them even locally for under sort of $20 a book, and I ended up getting this whole stack. He had them listed for $5 a book, and I got all of them for 50. And I was so annoyed that I didn't see them when I first walked in, because he had his entire collection, about 60 books altogether, and other people had bought them, and these are the ones that were left. And I know I've got two that are the same, but I'm sure I will know somebody that would like the other ones. So for that price, I grabbed them. Now on to some jewelry. So this lot here is I got from my lady who I always buy from at the fairs. I got always head to her store first. It was a shame today. Normally I spot her, that's how I know where she is, but she wasn't standing at her stand. She'd been off wandering around when I first got in. So another lady actually beat me to her store and had raided the brooches before I got there, because this lady does all of her brooches for $4, and then her rings for $4, and then she has other little bits priced, and her earrings are always 50 cents. So that's why I always go to her first. But when I got there, another lady already had a handful of pieces and was already rifling through. So darn it, she beat me to it, but I still got some lovely little pieces. I got this little old anchor brooch, and it looks sterling to me, but it's not marked, so I'll have to test it. So all of these pieces were $4 each. There's a sterling silver and power shell brooch, clearly marked sterling on the back. I love getting sterling pieces from her. There's a really lovely English sterling butterfly wing brooch, very early one. And this is my favorite. It is a Limoges, France, and it has the old trumpet clasp, and it's also a pendant as well, so it can be worn as a pendant or a brooch. Then from her earring basket, I found one pair of earrings that were 50 cents, and they're just little sterling silver and cubic zirconia earrings. And then I bought this piece from her. It was funny, when I picked it up, I said to her, do you know if it's silver? And she said, oh, I think it must be. It's a really lovely modernist piece. She thought it was a student piece, and she said, oh, it's not marked. And I took the punt. I didn't even think to push the price tag out of the way. I took the punt and I bought it because I really liked the design. And then when I got it home, I pushed it to the side, the price tag, and it's clearly marked $9.25 here on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it right near my finger there. So it's definitely sterling, so that was really good. And I think altogether, she gave me a little bit of a discount altogether. I think I paid $35. I think that's right, but she gave me a little bit of a discount. So she didn't have much at this fair. I'm going to do one in Southern River in the end of next month, and she'll be there as well, and then she'll also be at the Claremont Fair, so I always head to her first. Then I have a new seller that I bought from this time, and I actually purchased all of these pieces from her, but in two separate trips to her stall. So I actually bought this lot first, but it doesn't really matter. I can start with this lot. This is a really lovely antique glass rosary. And again, I always get in a fluster when I first get to fairs, and there was a lady next to me. I did see the rosaries, but I always scan for brooches first because it's my love and I go for them first. And she was picking up handfuls of these rosaries, and I thought, oh shit, what have I missed? Sorry to swear. And she was grabbing them all, and there was also these two beautiful enameled belt buckles. And the lady had $15 each on the rosaries and $15 on the belt buckles. And the lady said, how about $10 each for all of them? And I recognised her. She actually has a shop here in Perth. So that's fine. But yeah, I missed out on those because I wasn't paying attention. But she ended up leaving this one behind. I don't know if she knew that it was glass. So I got that one. And I got this beautiful brooch. She had it marked at 55. But it's pinchbeck. It's not gold, but it's hand painted porcelain, and it's so pretty. And then I got this one because I think this is actually sterling silver, unmarked. I'm going to test it, but it was really lovely, and she had 10 on that. And I've never purchased from her before, but I saw the deals that the other lady was doing, and so I said to her, oh, does she negotiate? And she said, just give me the pieces you want and I'll give you a price at the end. So this was on, I think, her $4 brooch rack. Really lovely little Cupid pin, and it's an old one. Really nice. And then the last piece I got was this, because I just thought he was cute. It looks like it's made the way that Milliflora glass is made, so in a tube, and then it's a cut slice section. But I thought that was really cute. So I gave her all the pieces, and she ended up saying $60 for the whole lot. So when you add up what the individual price tags of the pieces were, that worked out really, really good. So I ended up going back for another look and had a closer look at what she had. And I found this lovely set. It was marked silver, and I knew it was faceted onyx, and it's really heavy. Sterling silver bracelet. Let's see if I can show you the maker's mark. It's got a maker's mark I don't recognize. I'm actually going to take a photo of it and put it in a jewelry group on Facebook. It's got, that's it there if you can see it. But it's really, really lovely, and she had that marked at 30, and then she had these faceted onyx earrings next to it, which are also marked silver, and she had 15 on them, and she ended up giving me the set for $30, so I grabbed those because they're really beautiful. She ended up throwing this 1950s stretch bracelet, rhinestone stretch bracelet in for me, and then I got these two goodies. She had them marked as 9-carat gold over copper, and it's two bangles. Then they're clearly marked 9-carat gold over copper. She actually had a lot of 9-carat gold jewelry that was reasonably priced, but I'm not wearing yellow gold. But these I got because if you go into Shields or any of the chain stores here in Perth that sell these, you'll pay $200-300 for these bracelets there, and she had them for $10 each. And in the end, when she ended up giving me the price for everything, she ended up making those two for $15. So I just couldn't pass those up. They were really, really good price. I'm probably not going to keep these. I just had to buy them because they were cheap. They'll probably end up in my new eBay store. But for that price, oh, sorry, I'm not going to focus. I couldn't leave them behind. I've actually looked up on the Shields website, and there's one very similar, and it's $390 new. So that was a really good steal. And then the last jewelry I got was this lady who I hadn't purchased from before, and she had a bunch of brooches for $3 each, and she gave me these two for $5. This is a really, really old hand-carved one with a C-clasp, and then another spun silver one. And I debated whether to get the spun silver, because anyone who's watching my unboxings know I have loads in that lot too, but I always try to bundle. I think if you can buy two for $5 or get a bundle from somebody, it's always better than paying individual prices. So that's my little mini haul for this morning. Stay tuned after the haul for the little tour that I did there this morning. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Morning. I'm here outside the Cannington Antique and Collectors Fair. I'm going to go in and have a look around, see what I can find, and then I'll do a little bit of a tour around and show you what everyone has to offer. See you soon.